Fact-finders are now looking at the connection of Curly and Sara Diskaya and Senator Bongo. There's information that the contractor couple actually had joint ventures with a company owned by the family of the known Duterte ally. Mobile journalist Arles de los Santos with tonight's big story.
The Office of the Ombudsman and the Department of Public Works and Highways are closely watching the so-called King and Queen of Contractors. To be included in the scrutiny are documents and contracts Curly and Sara Diskaya signed and entered into during the Duterte administration. According to DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon, the Diskayas themselves admitted during the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing that their business started to flourish back in 2016. Recall that the couple had said they will no longer cooperate with the ICI or the Independent Commission for Infrastructure's probe into the anomalous flood control projects.
Ang mga Diskaya mismo ang umamin, lumaki ang kanilang negosyo simula noong 2016. Kailangan mag-cooperate sila. Kung hindi sila mag-cooperate, pasensyahan tayo. Hindi ba? Ganun nga naman kasimple yun eh.
Remulla first told One News program Storycon that the Diskayas' business boomed after St. Gerard Construction entered a joint venture with CLTG Builders, a company owned by the family of known staunch Duterte ally Senador Bongo.
Tinanong ko sa kanila yung CLTG. Ang sinabi sa akin, never nila nakilala yung Christopher Lawrence Bongo na CLTG, si Christopher Lawrence Tesoro Go. That's the initials of the person, the senator, in the company that dealt with them. They never met him. Looking at their record, na puro selfie sila at puro picture sila with everybody they meet. You think it's possible? I don't see fear in their faces.
Is that correct?
Oh, sobrang ano. Ika nga sa Tagalog, matinik, tsaka madulas. At ayaw umamin.
As early as 2018, the Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism has reported that CLTG amassed a total of 4.6 billion pesos in infrastructure projects with the DPWH from 2007 to 2017. The Diskayas earlier admitted entering into a joint venture with the CLTG projects in the Davao region in 2017. Is smoking gun? What the DPWH believes at this point is that the controversial contractor couple will be prosecuted and jailed. Secretary Dizon notes that in fact, they have already recommended cases against the Diskayas before the Ombudsman and non-bailable ones at that. Ombudsman Remulla's office is planning to file this at the Sandigan Bayan in the coming weeks. Meantime, according to ICI, Executive Director Brian Hosaka, they're still studying if Senator Bongo will be invited to its hearings. The ICI still needs to establish the lawmakers' involvement in questionable flood contracts. Only until then will he be summoned or even requested to be included in Bureau of Immigration's lookout bulletin order if it does go that far. For his part, Go calls his being linked to the Diskayas as just a distraction. He vehemently denies involvement in the scandal.
Yung flood control ang issue dito. Huwag tayong lumihis. Ano to? May cover up. May mga gumagalaw na puwersa para iikot po yung katotohanan. Para hindi mapanagot. Marami nang lumalabas. Ang dami-daming mga kongresista na sila mismo ang kontraktor. Sila mismo ang kinalaman ko dyan.
Go insists there's no reason for him to protect the Diskayas since he does not even know them.
Hindi ko po kilala ang mga Diskaya. Wala po akong kinalaman sa kanila at wala po akong pakialam sa mga Diskaya.
Go went on, he knows nothing about the dealings of CLTG and the Diskayas. He says he no longer dabbles into his family's business as a matter of delicadeza, adding that CLTG has ceased to operate since 2022. If there's anything illegal in the joint venture, he said, he himself will initiate the filing of the complaint.
Willing po akong kasuhan natin yung mga dapat kasuhan, kahit kamag-anak ko. I'm willing to be the complainant. Mapili ko ba yung kamag-anak ko? Kung pwede lang pumili ng kamag-anak, papalitan ko yung kamag-anak ko.
Kapatid Arles de los Santos, we are One News.